Hey there, it's Victoria McCooey, founder of the Divorce Course for Women. So I felt inspired just to hop on today to do this short training because I know so many of you are missing your kids this weekend. It's Memorial Day weekend, and it's a 3-day weekend. Kids are off from school. It may be the first time that you don't have your kids. If you're just starting a divorce, maybe this is the first time that your kids are going to be at your ex's for 3 days in a row. And I know what that feels like. You can really get very sad when you have to deal with this in the very beginning. So, I just wanted to hop on to give you a little bit of advice on what you should do. But first, I'm going to talk about what you shouldn't do. You shouldn't go into their room and look at their empty bed and cry and feel so sad. Try to avoid those triggers that are going to upset you. Don't flip through photo albums and get all sentimental and nostalgic and wish that things had gone differently. Don't torture yourself. And don't spend the whole weekend cleaning or cooking or doing things that you don't like to do, but you feel like, okay, well, I have 3 uninterrupted days. Maybe you're having to get all your divorce paperwork in order and you're thinking, okay, well, now's a good time. Yeah, it is. It's a great time to do that, but don't spend the entire 3 days killing yourself and just working through the whole thing. So what I want you to do is look at this block of time as a great opportunity to fill the well. I mean, you are the well. You're being so depleted right now. All of your energy is going toward getting this divorce, dealing with the fighting, the combativeness, the aggression, the co-parenting issues. It takes so much out of you. You're having to work so hard at keeping your children emotionally well, dealing with your ex, dealing with a lawyer, all this stuff on top of your regular load of whatever you do, working at home or whatever it is. It's just this other layer. So you are depleted. You have to start filling your own well so that you can be the best parent you can, so that you can be the best employee or whatever it is you do. You need to give back to yourself so that you can get through this. So what are the very first thing I think I always tell my clients to do to try to feel better about themselves is gratitude. It's the first step in healing in any situation, including divorce. Look around and just really soak up what you have to be grateful for. And don't say nothing because you woke up this morning, all right? So there's a start. You woke up, you're breathing, you have a roof over your head, you have food to eat, you have clothes to wear, you have children, you have all these blessings and you lose sight of them. Go look at the flowers outside or the blue sky if you have it, or whatever it is that fills you up, and just really make note of it. And think about how lucky you are to have all these things in your life, and stop dwelling on the negative things that are going on right now, and really see what you have and how grateful you should be and how much more blessings you have than a lot of people in the world, even with the divorce going on. So write them down, and then either tonight when you're just about to fall asleep or first thing in the morning, read them over again. And it's a great way to either doze off, thinking positively about what you have to be thankful for, or waking up reading that and thinking about how lucky you are, and it'll reframe your whole day. So get into the habit of that. And then my other piece of advice is to take yourself on a date. What do you love to do that nobody else really wants to do with you? Maybe you would love to go to an arboretum and walk around and just look at all the flowers or the trees. Maybe it's music. Maybe you love music. Maybe there's a band you can go listen to, or even just on the radio, on a stereo, or play get your favorite music and play it, or find it online and listen to it and just let it lift you up. A movie. Go to a movie by yourself. It's my favorite thing to do. I love going to movies alone because I don't have to talk to anyone, comment, listen to what they think about it. I can just really go into another world, my own little world, watching a movie and get really absorbed in it and not have anyone else to deal with. Try it if you haven't. It's a great escape. Do you love art? Go to an art museum. Really treat yourself to something great like that. And here's another great way to not feel so sad. Find a way to help someone else with something. Like, make a game out of it. When you leave the house, just be really aware of your surroundings and look for ways you can do even the smallest thing. Hold the door for someone. Help someone, an older person, put their groceries into their car. Just like any little thing, like just a smile even can brighten someone's day. So look for opportunities. You cannot help but feel happy when you're doing something nice for someone else. It's impossible not to be happy when you're doing that. And it's a great thing to carry over when your kids come back home. Make it a game with them. What can we do to help somebody else? And it's just such a great positive thing that you can teach them to make part of their life. And it is guaranteed to lift you up and to make you happy. So the last thing that I would tell you to do this weekend is to pamper yourself. If your budget allows, you might go get a massage or facial, but even if it doesn't, go buy like an $8 mask at Sephora and spend the evening giving yourself a facial, or take a long bubble bath, or read a book. When's the last time you had time to read a book uninterrupted? Get something you've been dying to read, or Google something a topic you love, and find a book that you can enjoy, and just treat yourself really well. Watch a movie on Netflix. Make yourself your favorite treat, like popcorn or whatever. Make a date with a friend. Like, maybe plan a brunch with a girlfriend. It's hard for us to do that when we've got kids, but see if you can get a friend to carve out a little time for you and just have some girl time. There are a million things that you can do. I used to like to go to the library and just get lost in the stacks, just like reading whatever I happened on. And when can you do that when you're a busy mom, right? You can't. What a treat. So find something that's going to fill you up so that you're not just bleeding, all this work and stress that's going on in your life, and do something good for you. And it gets easier. You're going to start looking forward to this time that you have just to do something nice for you. And as much as you miss your children, you're going to realize you're going to be a better mom if you can really build yourself back up when they're away from you. So don't spend it drinking wine and crying into your wine glass. Just do something really positive so that when they do come back, you're recharged, refreshed, happy to see them, and happy with yourself. And you're going to be the person they want to be around. If you're the happy person, the happy influence, the one who's got it together, the one who has the energy and has a big smile on her face and makes life fun, like finding ways to help other people, that's going to go a long way. They are going to really enjoy their time with you even more. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this helps. As always, it is my passion to help as many women struggling through divorce as I possibly can. So I always will have a link in my video post for you to book a free call with me. I'll figure out if I can help you. I'm always available to talk to, and we can look at all the different ways we can work together. There are a multitude of ways I can help. So please reach out to me if you need to. All right. Have a good weekend.